So, meine Lieben, weiter geht's auf 90, Endspurt. Yay! Wenn wir dann Max-Level sind, dann mache ich die Cam kurz an. Soundcheck passt. Schön. Schau mal. Ich wollte eigentlich mit dem Chaos heute zocken. Aber ich glaube, der pennt. Da ich schon vorhin den WoW-Stream gestartet, dachte mir, oh halt, der Chaos! Bin dann rausgegangen, hab den Stream wieder beendet. Und dann geschrieben und dann dachte ich, fuck, der schreibt ja gar nicht zurück. Hätte ich mal erst checken sollen. Alias. Aber hey, kann mal passieren. Live-Chat ist nicht verfügbar. Na, super. Das ist geil, okay. Speak with Erator. Da waren wir ja. Da waren wir stehen geblieben hier. Okay. Ist dann in ein paar Minuten auch mal kurz AFK. Okay, Erator.
Oh, hello, hero. I am just watching the fountain.
Okay, then.
I needed to get some air. Was I needed somewhere? Is the... Oh, hello, hero. I am just watching the fountain. I need...
Warum nicht?
Fail sent you. He is a decent man. Did you know that he founded my paladin order? He trained me. The silver hand is his legacy. Very well. I go where I am ordered. That is the life I signed up for.
Is there anything asking for me to inspire anyone? Fowl always was an original thinker.
Soundlos. Das ist so leise. Alter. Anhand von dem Sound kann ich es auch immer gut ausmachen.
Ah, good. You're both here. There is a crisis of faith that we need to fix. We will accomplish much together.
We undead have a complex relationship with the light. I more than most. The light burns me. I have learned to endure its pain and still practice as a priest. But having been Archbishop for years, the light resonates with me more than others. The sun, well, is no exception. Not here. It is a constant searing sensation, not intense karma, but manageable. If I were to go inside, though, I would be consumed by the light as surely as a flame consumes a moth.
Ergibt
The
Sinn.
only thing under your
Forgive me,
control
I
is
am not
how you
feeling
feel.
much like conversation right now.
Weil dein Vater.
It is not just that, though that is enough. I've always tried to be a hero successfully. They even called me a raider, the Redeemer, charging in with a sword. Using the light too, I am not sure the light itself is as clear or as simple as I had understood it to be. Yet while I ponder this, the void encroaches. So I suppose I will lean on Fail for direction until I find my footing, or at least can see the ground again.
Okay.
I have not been this close to the sunwell since before.
Light bless you,
It
friend.
is so painfully bright here, don't you think? Ah, you were able to convince him. Thank you. I
We
haven't
can
been this
fix
close
our
to the
mistakes.
The vanguard of the light are maintaining a difficult ritual at the sunwell. It requires focus, discipline, and is quite exhausting. Take my staff.
The
Had it
past
since I
will
was
haunt
Archbishop
you.
in Stormwind. It is meaningful to me and my faith. The light responds to meaning and intention. It should renew the vanguard's spirits, so they can maintain the ritual a while longer. I can't approach any closer to the sunwell, so you will have to do this for me.
Das ist ja mal übelst nervig, das Geräusch. Die ganze Zeit so laut. Aber schon wieder jetzt auch nicht. Ich bin nicht zufrieden. Jetzt bin ich zufrieden.
I haven't been this close to the sunwell since.
That's your solution? To zap them with your staff?
Huh. Those defenders have exhausted themselves, giving of their own faith and power. We bolster their reserves.
The Sunwell is a conduit for the light, made holy through the sacrifice of the Naru Muru. Without faith,
To be honest, I assumed my life had peaked when I followed my father to the realms of death.
Ist schon
Now we're
hot, die
fighting
eigentlich, die
against an
Talia.
enemy even stranger and more inscrutable. It is terrifying, but I am glad to be able to do my part.
We can do this.
I can't help but wonder, hero, what has led Xal'atath to all of this. I suspect her past has been as dark as the void itself. But more than that, I think of everyone she is hurting. All who have died
To be honest, I assumed my life had peaked when I followed my father to the realms of
know
death.
you are
Now we're
kind.
fighting against an...
It
I
is
can't help
hard
but
to
wonder,
continue,
hero, what
but
has
we
led
must.
Xal'atath to all of this. Throughout my years, I have seen the void take the lives of many soldiers. All-consuming and endless, much like the Legion. Perhaps.
have something to report?
I pray that this conflict will not
There is
cause
so
us.
much relying on our success here at the
Thank
Sun.
you for your...
It is a heavy
We will
burden,
win.
but not as great as the weight of refusing.
and she will have us stand against the void just as he would. And with your help,
I have marshaled
still
what
able-
My people be no strangers to assaults from Devoid. It was faith in Loa that allowed us to prevail in the past. Faith in my Loa and in Tyr's teachings will guide my hand today. I pray it is enough.
We owe our service to those.
I don't think we have anything
should the
quite like the
Sunwell
Sunwell back in the
fall,
Arathi
we
Empire.
have no
It is vital
way
that
to
we protect
stop
it.
the
Thank you for your
devouring
help.
host.
Hello.
Is that Alonsis' staff? He was the one who welcomed me into the Conclave when I left the Scarlets.
May
If we
the
trust
light
you with it,
shine.
I'm sure I can trust you.
I have seen much, from the early days of adventurers to the fall of Arthas from the light. I had hoped the defeat of the Legion and Tyr's return meant brighter days were ahead. but the void has our world at the very brink of darkness. Thank you for helping me find strength to continue.
Are you ready? Let's go!
We have taken different paths to reach the light, but together we assemble for the same purpose, to protect Azeroth.
Thank you for coming to help. The Vanguard of Light has been maintaining this ritual to keep Xal'atath at bay, but they do not have my endurance. Anything you can do could give us the time we need.
What if I promised that my task would take you far away from here?
I haven't been this close to the Sunwells. I had hoped that seeing the rest of the Vanguard focused on the Sunwell, he would give him a goal that was bigger than his pain, and lead him away from his anger. Instead, he spent his time cleaning.
We can fix our mistakes.
Thank you for doing it in his stead.
We will accomplish much
It was
together.
necessary to keep the Void Storm at bay. The holy power in my staff has been spent. 40 years of fervent prayers drained away in a few minutes. It was for a good cause, and my staff will recover in
The
time.
only thing
There
under
are
your
other
control
relics,
is how you feel.
like my staff, that were important to paladins and
Light
priests.
bless you, friend.
Light's Hope Chapel has many such relics stored there. A Raider trained there as well. Perhaps the solution to his pain could also be found there.
You're creating a bigger cloud with your moping than Xal'atath's Void Storm. Speak your mind. Let it out before these feelings create a well of poison in your gut.
I'm not just upset that my father cut me down. I'm upset that when he did so, I saw the light shining brightly in his eyes. The same light that I am taught to revere. Under its guidance, he almost killed me.
So, you blame the light, not your father.
We are trained to wield the light as a weapon. Is that all that I am as a paladin? You founded the Silver Hand. You trained my father. I suppose I blame you as well. You crafted this philosophy of war. I followed your teachings until I burned myself with my own wrath.
Bild.
Well, I think you're absolutely right. I really did make a mess of it all, didn't I?
What?
I'm reminded of each and every one of my failings every day when the light burns me as I channel it.
What are you saying?
In many ways, this world is broken. You should feel angry about it. That doesn't mean you can't try to change the world or yourself for the better. Come with me on my little quest. I can't promise we'll change anything but how you feel. But that's the only thing we can control.
Okay.
Are you a seeker of light or darker paths? We can fix our mistakes.
So, bin gleich wieder da, Leute. So, wieder da. Aber ja, der Chat ist bugged, Leute. Ich hab's jetzt extra mal noch so übers Handy wieder her, aber irgendwie ist das Dashboard in OBS nicht mehr ganz. Naja, egal. Aber wisst ihr Bescheid. Wenn ich mal irgendwas nicht aus dem Chat, ihr kennt das ja. Das buggt ja öfter mal, aber dieses Mal steht literally da, der Live-Chat ist aktuell nicht verfügbar. Ne? Also auch wer auf Twitch da ist, das kann ich dann gar nicht lesen.
Light bless you, friend. The past, to light's hope, to gather relics and inspire the vanguard.
No better place to take my mind off the problems with paladins.
What do you seek, adventurer? Allow me to mark that on your map.
We should at least get the children out. Maybe use portals. Suramaros are people something. We should at least get the children out. I heard the
Amanian cultists are coming from the south. Is it too late for us to evacuate? Where would we run to?
I heard the Amanian cultists are...
We should at least get the children out. I heard the Amanian cultists... I heard the Amanian cultists are coming from the... I do not believe you possess the mental acuity to grasp the nature of portal magic.
I do not believe you possess the mental acuity to grasp the nature of portal magic.
Lord Tyrosus, I had no idea things were so desperate. What can we do to help?
The one good to come out of my not being called to the Sunwell is that I was able to coordinate the defense of Light's Hope. I have faithfully served the light throughout my life, even lost an eye along the way. Some are stronger adventurers than me, but not many. But outside of a few defenders and our squires, nearly everyone was taken to Silver Moon to stop the void. I can't help but wonder if I've failed the light in some way, yet I can't see how. Perhaps, while I am here, I will certainly do my best to serve the light, no matter what, though I still wonder why I was not called upon. The one good to come out of my not being called, there was no one else. Nearly every paladin was taken by the light to the Sunwell. Darien owed me a favor. At your service. For trying to kill me and take Tyrion's body to be one of his horsemen. And he has no desire to see the Void come closer to a triumph over Azeroth. So when I asked for help, the Ebon Blade stepped up to assist us.
Walk always
the one good
in
to
the
come.
light.
Welcome to Light's Hope. Most of the champions that defended these grounds were called by the light. I've had to reach out to the Ebon Blade for support, or the Scourge would have overrun this holy place.
May
The one
light
good to
give
come
you
out of my
strength.
not being called to the Sunwell is that I was able to coordinate a defense of Light's Hope. Normally, adventurers, paladins from Light's Hope hold back the Scourge in the immediate area around the chapel, but they've all been called to fight the Void. As a result, Scourge forces have greatly increased their numbers around the chapel. We've managed to hold the line so far, but only with the help of Darien and the Ebon Blade. Give us some room to breathe. Defeat as many of them
So
as you
many
can.
defenders called away to the Sunwell. The Scourge almost broke through to the chapel. I've called for assistance from the Ebon Blade, but we could use your help pushing back this latest attack.
The one
Azeroth
good
will
to come
not
out of my
fall
not
while
being
we
called to
stand.
the Sunwell is that I was able to coordinate a
Take
defense
care of
Light's
yourself.
Hope.
I fear if I were stationed here to fight the Scourge, I'd become just like my father. I'd fall to rage and wrath. I shouldn't let my doubts get in the way of the defense of this place. Is this what it means to wield the light? An endless battle against evil? Its hope is in danger. The world is in danger. I need to get my head in the battle.
Thank you. The Scourge has diminished. Take whatever relics you need to support the Sunwell.
The one good to come out. Thank you, hero. You've thinned their ranks enough that we'll be able to maintain the defenses with the help we have from our allies. Now, Fel has told me about your need for relics. The one good to come out of my not being called to the sun. Alonsis tells me you are looking for relics of holy power to sustain those performing the ritual holding the void at bay. Now that you've beaten back the Scourge, You, a narrator, are certainly welcome to enter the Sanctum of Light and use what we have for the cause.
Ey, was geht ab, Bo? Was geht? Ich glaube, das wird immer besser. Ja, Dankeschön. Es ist auch, also, wie lang dieser Weg ist, unterschätzt man. Naja.
For my first lesson, learn from the revered heroes of the past and what inspired their light.
That's what I've been trying to do since I joined the Silver Hand.
Das hat er mich gelesen, ja, Mann. Ja, das Ding ist, dass es jetzt hier so klein ist vor mir. Das ist ja immer nur der Backup-Chat. Das heißt, da muss ich mich ja auch immer anstrengen, dass ich, ja, drauf schaue. Also nicht drauf schaue, sondern dass ich es überhaupt dann beim Lesen lesen kann. Wenn das Sinn ergibt. Oh, klar ergibt das Sinn. Warum sind die jetzt...
Hello.
Also, lol.
Need help? Light be with you. Light bless you.
Die schon immer hier beide nebeneinander? Nee, oder? Rote war doch da hinten oder so. Ah. Schauen wir, was die da in der Kapelle haben. Deine Nachricht zu spät gesehen. Ja, alles gut. Alles gut. Ich habe ja auch nicht wirklich eine Uhrzeit oder so gesagt. Ich habe das irgendwie voll für verständlich genommen, dass weiß, dass ich ja immer so bis 22, 22 so Serie oder Film schaue. Ich hätte auch einfach eine Uhrzeit sagen können. Ja. Ja, macht nichts, da schreiben wir uns dann einfach dann hier nach dem Stream oder beziehungsweise bitte dann. Ist noch heute? Ja, nee, morgen. Ja, es ist noch nicht morgen. Es ist noch heute, also morgen. Los. Naja, Sugar Gliders. What? Was sind Sugar Glider? Was ist denn das jetzt eigentlich? Warte mal. Ist das... Ich kenne das gar nicht. Das ist neu.
Lena led an army against the Legion. Why would her relic be something like this? Marad was known for his skill in combat, yet his relic is a meditation crystal. Crom defended the people of Lordaeron, but the relic is a smithing hammer, not a weapon. Forgot that statue was here. Uther was the first and greatest of the Silver Hand Paladins. I'm surprised not to find his hammer, but a healing kit. Mara's heroics inspired the creation of the Silver Hand. Her relic is a book of refugee prayers, though.
Warum kann man nichts zu seinem Vater? Na gut.
I had expected these relics to be powerful weapons. Instead, they were mostly simple items, unconnected to war. The Silver Hand was founded to wield the light in battle. Is that not the measure of a paladin's accomplishments?
Alter. Das ist das Schwert aus der WoW-Folge. Aus der South Park WoW-Folge, oder? Das ist doch das Schwert. Eine Version davon zumindest. Ah ja, so ein bisschen Frostmourne ähnlich. Heute ist noch heute. Was hast du gemacht vorhin? Mit was warst du beschäftigt, Bo? Ah, da ist die Crystallizer Axe von Black Ops 6. Black Ops Cold War. Eine Beleidigung für Black Ops Cold War, Alter, wenn ich Black Ops 6 dazu sag.
Here there. Interest you on a pint?
Smoky.
The most revered paladins didn't draw their faith in the light from warfare. They fought to preserve what they valued most.
The one good to come out of countless great heroes are interred under the chapel. Hopefully their relics can be of aid to those at the...
Take care of yourself out there.
These artifacts will help sustain the Vanguard. But they are not enough. I know of a place nearby that would have the rest we need. But given Narrator's state of mind, I am hesitant to go there. No sense in avoiding it. We must all face up to the fact that Scarlet Crusade calls upon the power of the light, and has for decades.
The Scarlet Crusade? You, of all people, want to spread their light?
They claimed many relics when they seized my church. Relics that would be better used to our purpose of holding back Xal'atath.
I will accomplish much together. At Light's Hope would be dire, with so many of their paladins at the Sunwell. It is quite fortunate for Tyrosus that we arrived, so you and Orator.
The only thing
the one good to come out of my not being called to the sun.
Yeah.
It is so strange to me that the light responds to the Scarlets just as it does to me, Fail, or Lord Tyrosus.
I can scarcely believe that the light answers their call. I was always taught that the light was good. The Crusade is unconscionable.
The light seeks a path. It does not dictate the way. Look at all the cultures across Azeroth that channel the light. From Elune to Graal to Anshe. Philosophically different from our Church of Holy Light, but with the same ability to channel the energy.
I have often wondered.
The light needs a lens to focus its power through the wielder. The light brings certainty, and it responds to one's conviction. But the light cannot distinguish between love and hatred.
So that is why the Scarlet Crusade claims it acts according to the light's will.
And why they were able to pervert my teachings of fellowship and protection into something you and I recognize so clearly as evil. The Scarlet Crusade was founded by a paladin I personally anointed. For a long time, I saw them as my own misjudgment made manifest. Perhaps I still do. However, the relics they possess will do for our purposes of bolstering the Sunwell defenders. It will be good to reclaim them.
I should have known the
seeker of
situation
light
at Light's
or
Home would be
darker
dire,
paths?
with so many of their...
Ah, you're here, champion. We should join Erator inside. My sermon to these fanatics is falling on deaf ears.
Holy shit.
Here we are. Let's deal with these Scarlets.
Ah, cool, dass da auch andere Leute sind.
This place has seen better days. The Scarlet Crusade has been wielding the light for its evil purposes.
Mistakes.
This place has seen better days, when it was truly in the service of the Church of Holy Light. Originally, under Sidon and Alexandros, it did much good in Lordaeron. But the Crusade was misled over time into hatred of the other, which has guided their actions for decades. The Scarlet Crusade has been wielding the light for its evil purposes for decades. I am disappointed to see how many forces they still have here. Still, the light responds to them, just as it does to us. We're here to get their relics to help the Sunwell. But while we're here, let's cleanse this place of their dark influence. This place has seen better days, when it was truly leaders of the Crusade channel. The light through their weapons every day for years. While their goals and actions are reprehensible to us, their weapons are no less useful than my own staff, especially in such a time of need. As you go through the Scarlet Halls, whenever you find a leader, defeat them and bring back their weapon. We will put it to a righteous use.
This place has all the trappings of the Church of Holy Light, but turned to an evil purpose.
That is my second lesson. The light is channeled through belief and conviction. even if they are misguided.
I'll show the initiates how one smites an unbeliever. Who will teach them the light's dictates?
Will these initiates forever call forth the light through hatred?
Safe. Safe.
Wait, I yield. I lost my faith in this order long ago. I won't give my life for them as well.
Go. If you wish to surrender, give us your weapon. Leave this accursed place and never return. This blade was forged long before the Crusade's hatred. Perhaps it can be returned to a wielder who is truly righteous.
Okay, es hat doch gezählt.
Dare disturb my communion? The lights will choose a new leader for our crusade.
It never ends, does it? Another will just continue this doctrine of spite.
Erator, the light may empower its followers, but the morals and ethics of this force come from within each of us.
Alter.
This place has seen better things, but it was excellent work. Perhaps one day, the Scarlet Monastery can be a place that truly serves the light. But for now, our time is limited, and our focus must remain on the past will haunt you. What artifacts have you found here? These weapons of the light shall serve a much greater purpose from this day forward. I hope that may be true as well for healers. That Scarlet Champion Orator showed mercy to. I told her to begin by surrendering herself to Kalia Menethil and the Sunwell. We can fix I hope my staff's light has been enough to uphold those at the Sunwell while we have sought these relics. Together with those from Light's Hope, they should be a much more significant aid. Let us return there quickly. The only thing under your control is how you feel.
Is this the fate of all paladins? Die a legend, or live to be consumed by zealotry and wrath?
No, Erator.
Kommt denn da darauf?
My hope is that you can find a different path to follow.
Also ich meine es ehrlich so, es gibt doch so viele Beispiele, wo es sieht, dass es nicht so ist. So eine dumme Frage.
Light bless your friend. The past will haunt you.
Warum ist er jetzt auf einmal ein Mage? Was im Drehbuch steht. Oh Mann, ey. Warum kann jetzt der Typ Portale erschaffen?
I can't face those gathered at the Sunwell right now.
Are you a seeker of light or darker paths?
Distributed. My staff bought us time in the effort to hold back the void. But these relics will be a more powerful aid.
Alter.
Let us hope it will be enough. Quickly deliver these relics to our friends.
Alter, geil. Okay, das ist ein cooles, das ist eine sehr coole Belohnung.
I did not mean to add to your burdens. The trip to the cathedral was necessary to save the Sunwell. Champion, if you could deliver the relics, I need to have a word in private with Erator.
I had so many questions, fears and uncertainties when I had so many questions, fears and uncertainties when I left the crusade. It was the hardest thing I've ever done. But I had seen that what I had known and been sure of was wrong. I am so glad to help you. Thank you for sparing me when I finally left the crusade. I had growing doubts for years, but always pushed them aside. Talking with Kalia and Mariella is giving me a completely different way of seeing the world. It feels a lot like falling, but also like breaking free, all at once. And with their help, I know I'll land in a better place. I lost my life trying to build a bridge between the Forsaken and humanity. A worthy cause which I am still pursuing. So thanks to you and Alonsis for sending Eli's my way. She seems eager to learn and to set right the wrongs she has done.
Honor the past, but embrace the future.
This isn't the first time I've seen a great evil accost the Sunwell. I may be exhausted, but I will persevere, as before.
Farewell.
I won't lie, while it is a true honor to be here at the Sunwell, it has been extraordinarily exhausting. I hope you are here with good news, or more help.
Don't worry, I'll be fine.
Well, I hope you are back with good news. We're all getting tired. Without that boost from Fail's staff earlier, we already would have failed.
Stay on course.
How are you holding up? I know you face many heavy burdens. I must admit, I am nearing the end of my reserves myself.
If you need me.
There is so much relying on our success here at the Sunwell. It is a heavy burden.
Throughout my years, I have seen the Void take the lives of many.
And she would have us stand against the Void just as he would. And with your help, I am still able to do so.
The other channelers are growing quite weary again. Thank you. I will see these are distributed to those who need them.
In our defense, but mortal in our constitutions. These relics will bolster us for a time.
Das ist doch eine andere Stimme für den Valiant, oder? Der Valiant hatte doch eine...
Thank you for coming to help. The Vanguard of Light...
Instrument of change.
Thank you for...
amiss on this world.
Der hat doch eine andere Stimme.
Will guide your way.
Oder?
I appreciate your concerns, Korath. For my people, the light and the Sunwell are the same. They may complain, but they will accept the Vanguard.
With the relics delivered, the Sunwell is safe.
They should be able to sustain the ritual as long as they need to, and we can attend to other
We can fix our mistakes.
I think I have failed Orator. In my attempt to steady him after the
Orator.
incident with his father, I may have shattered his faith.
The only thing under your control is how you
I
feel.
would like to consult with the wisest person I know, Sunwalker Deska. I did not see him with the Vanguard. Tyrosus told me he may be in Hammerfall providing aid to the displaced.
We will accomplish much together.
In my attempt to steady him.
I spoke to you of finding a different path, Erator. I think
Orator.
it's time we started on it.
All right, but if this lesson is anything like the others...
Oh, don't worry. This one won't be imparted by me. Light
Your help
bless
has
you,
been
friend.
valuable to the Sunwell. But there is more to the help Orator.
Orator.
Would you come with us to visit a friend in Hammerfall?
The past will haunt you.
Hammerfall. Is this about the Red Dawn?
Quite the opposite. We're going to see someone who is doing something wonderful. Something I failed to accomplish.
One moment.
And she has guided you to us. Care to join us?
What brings you and your friends to Hammerfall?
Ach, es gibt jemand anderes ein Event oder was ist? Ich meine, die kämpfen ja alle.
Thank you for aiding Hammerfall.
The most dangerous villains.
The people of Hammerfall were attacked not so long ago by saboteurs from a group called the Red Dawn. I am working to help them recover and rebuild from the attack with my fellow Sunwalkers Malu and Nadura. One thing they have been doing is gathering supplies needed by Hammerfall's crafters from various sources. If you could deliver these supplies, it would be a great help. Residents of Hammerfall have been focused on daily life.
Could help with the cleanup and deliveries. Arator can help me with some
Arator.
work that needs another pair of hands.
If you'll all excuse me, I must find Eitrig. There are some things I need to arrange.
Der ist richtig eitrig, der Typ.
Help however you can.
Abu, speak. Farewell.
What do you want? There is much to do for the people of Hammerfall. Desco has taught me much out here. Just as no ray of sunlight is insignificant in the open wilderness, no small amount of work we do is unworthy. Besides, it is not for us to deem what work is worthy and unworthy of carrying out in the light of Anshi. Working alongside him here, I found that helping those in need is the most rewarding work I do.
Be safe.
Speak, friend. Be safe. May your blade...
Need something, hero? I am a well-deserved break. I've been working hard here with Desco and Malu for longer than I would like. Though Desco and Malu seem satisfied and content to be laborers, I am not. I did not walk the path of the sun to haul rubble and rebuild structures. I am a Sunwalker. My faith in Anshi and my hammer are my tools to wield, not a mallet and shovel. In a world besieged by darkness, we are not the rays of sunlight we were meant to be. This is not where I'd like to be right now.
Der Mabel Staplers.
For the Horde.
The Horde.
Greetings. I understand, Fowl. I'll gather the others and wait for your arrival.
Oh.
Strength and honor. For the Horde. Blood and thunder. Strength.
Thank you for aiding. Good work. Things are starting to look better.
Look for
Excellent.
me among those
This will help the people of
Hunger and
Hammerfall
poverty
help
are the most
themselves.
dangerous
Now that
villains.
Hammerfall can expect peace with Stromgarde, there is a lot more use in being able to farm and craft than in fighting. So we've been gathering old weapons from past skirmishes to make into tools for the people of Hammerfall. Would you and a raider be willing to
The
give me a
discarded
hand?
weapons of past wars litter the fields and complicate farming. If you would gather what you can, Erator and I will prepare
A
the
raider.
forge.
Thank you for aiding Hammerfall.
Is this what it means to be a Sunwalker?
For some,
What
others are
mit
content
Helden?
to smite the wicked with a giant hammer. But allowing the innocent to suffer, that is the worst evil.
This isn't the type of thing the Silver Hand gets involved in, is it?
Alonsis has told me how he always intended for the Silver Hand to focus on this kind of service. But war changed what his paladins were called to do. Alonsis tells me stories of his first students. The legendary Uther was apparently quite the nurse. I would have liked to meet the man during that time.
My father was one of those students. He's never mentioned any of this to me.
I don't know the High Exarch well. I do know he's been to other worlds, far from here, fighting for an unimaginable amount of time. We're shaped by the events.
Ey,
in
Bro, ich
our
hab's jetzt erst
lives,
gelesen.
but we can choose how we will live going forward. What type of paladin do you want to be, Erator? What type of person?
I want to come back here and help you once this war has ended. I think this is as much my calling as facing down the horrors of the Void.
Das mit dem Gateway, das ist dem Munding ins Bankschließfach gepackt.
The fields are cleared of scrap metal. We'll make something useful out of this refuse.
Victory!
The weapons we gather will help reforge Hammerfall's future. Excellent work. We'll get these
Hunger
reforged
and
into...
poverty are the most dangerous villains.
We will accomplish much together.
In the burning steppes near Black Rock Mountain. There is one more item we must.
We can fix our mistake. I must now steal Erator and the champion away. Arrangements have been made to find one last relic.
Thank you, Desco. I really admire what you're doing here. I'll be sure to return.
There you are! Foul! Why'd you bring us back to this desolate place?
Speak.
This area is
and
full
fill
of
your
these dark
tankard
horde
with me,
protectors.
old friend.
Honor demands that we drive them out. I fought here with Doomhammer against Luthar's army all those years ago. It is quite strange to be working with those who bear his name, to be working with humans at all. But it was a human strangeness that changed things for me. Tyrion Fordring. All I knew of humans was that they hated my people for the war we brought to their lands. But where others saw nothing more than an animal to be hunted, Fordring saw something else. He showed me kindness and compassion, even after we tried to kill each other during our first encounter. Through Tyrion, I saw humans are no different than orcs. Some have honor, and many do not. Over time, I've seen that the sons of Lothar are among those that do, and I think Tyrion would agree.
My
Good trip.
life for the Alliance.
Good
Azeroth
trip.
calls, and we must answer.
Also, dass der Deneth mal mit einem Ork dasteht, hätte ich, wenn ich die Bücher damals gelesen hätte, auch nicht, also wirklich nie gedacht. Oh ja. World of Peacecraft.
Seeker of light or darker paths?
But there is something here we truly need.
We are on a hunt for artifacts to support the defenders at Silvermoon.
The only holy artifact here.
You must be joking!
The Dark Horde will have taken the fragments and divided it up amongst themselves as a trophy.
Well, ain't that lovely? Come on, lads. Time for a difficult walk down memory lane.
It seems we have more to do here than just finding a relic. This area is overrun with a group that calls themselves the Dark Horde, and we are going to put a stop to their activities.
Sorry, Mike Tyson. Sorry, Leute. Okay.
The Alliance will prevail.
This area is full of these Dark Horde pretenders. Honor demands that we drive them out. I once served under Blackhand long ago. His son Rend was a sniveling fool. A coward who bolstered himself in that spire after Doomhammer was defeated.
Cool.
He made deals with dragons, called himself Warchief, and proclaimed his Dark Horde the true Horde. Ha! These Dark Horde embrace the ideals of a past long gone. Rend died years ago, but there are still orcs and ogres here who cling to the rotting husk that remains. If they haven't seen the truth by now, there is little hope for them but death.
Wieso sollten die jetzt noch existieren? Ich wechsle. Aber wenn die mich hätten killen wollen, hätten sie mich doch gekillt, oder? Ich habe mir doch eine Chance gelassen. Dinger umgestellt, jetzt habe ich nicht mehr gewusst, wo was ist.
This area is full of these Dark Horde pretenders. This area is full of these. One thing worse than seeing this Dark Horde here is their banners. It showcases their pride in this accursed mountain as a place of greatness. As a place for their horde to rise. Reality. This banner is little more than a defiled perversion of the ancestral Blackrock sigil. Burn down everyone you find. One of their lieutenants, Markag, appears to be the one barking orders. His father, High Overlord of Mok, followed under Ren Blackhand's banner. Cruel, vicious. No surprise that his son follows in his footsteps. Taking Markag down will spread chaos among the cowardly remnants of this Dark Horde, and perhaps help them realize they are not as strong as they think. Fael also has us here to look for relic fragments. If Markag has anything of note, bring it back.
What?
This area is full of these Dark Horde pretenders. Connor demands that we drive them out.
We should scout out the other Dark Horde encampments.
The Dark Horde! They're stuck trying to win the second war while we've made peace on the fourth! Get with the times!
My father, Turalian, fought in this battle, though he has rarely talked to me about it.
Oops, sorry, Leute. Oh, fuck, er ist tot.
This is one of the fragments that we're looking for. Might have been from a piece of armor or a shield.
Ah, beste Melodie. Warum war ich nur im Bunker drin? Wegen Oldschool, die haben die Musik in den Bunker reingecodet. Oh Mann. Ups.
After Anduin and Lothar fell in battle, my father rallied the Alliance to victory. The Dark Horde seem as traumatized by this battle. They remain here and fight a war long lost.
God.
The Horde left behind this dark past long ago. If only everyone here had come with us.
This area is full of these Dark Horde pretenders. Honor demands that we trap.
Tell me a tale of your victory, soldier.
As
Taking
we
a
defeat their
well-deserved
leaders,
rest, I see.
the Dark Horde presence throughout the burning steppes will continue to splinter. Markag was the first to fall. This was a good first step. This area is full of these Dark Horde. Perhaps the face. This area is full of these Dark Horde
and mercy.
I hope that this might demoralize some of these soldiers out of their misguided devotion to a failed cause.
Strength,
Regardless,
peace, and honor.
I am glad those banners are...
Champion.
This area is full of these dark... When the Alliance originally fought the Horde here, Gurdred served as a scout. He is still an excellent one. He took his griffin to Blackrock to see
Gurdred
what kind
flew
of
to
forces...
the entrance of Blackrock's spire, champion. He's tracked down the next fragment.
The Dark Horde displays them like trophies.
but the only thing they mark is loss.
Es sind gleich 90. Yay. Dann kann ich endlich anfangen zu spielen. Weißt schon.
The Council of Three Hammers requires me present.
Orator.
But I
Orator.
shall be riding the griffin.
Dark Horde in there.
Orator. Raider.
The orcs and
Leave
ogres
it
here
stuffy
have
in
been
here.
a thorn in our side for far too
I
long.
miss the open skies of the hinterlands.
I've seen some dark times, hero. A whole lot of 'em. Fleeing does me a lot of good, for sure.
Fleeing.
Not everybody has a griffin. If you don't, then you gotta find out what your griffin is. For me, jokes help. If you can't laugh in the hard times, well, we're gonna run into 'em. May as well laugh. And a pint with friends makes any problem seem smaller. For friends even more than the pints. And sometimes you just gotta move forward toward an open sky, ready or not. The orcs and ogres here. Black Rock Mountain is where most of the Dark Horde is holed up. All their unit commanders adorn themselves with badges, strutting around like they won the Second War. Shameful, but it gives me an idea. Defeat them and take their badges. Can't have new leaders that way. These blowhards like the pomp of command. Who wants the stress of leadership with no fancy badge to wear? Head on in there with a raider and keep 'em busy. Skyreen, I will support ye from the air. The orcs and ogres here. The Dark Horde have no love for their equipment.
I miss the open
Look
skies
at
of
their
the
weapons.
hinterlands.
Cracked, rusted, blunt, and bent. Ache. The only way they function is by making more shoddy tools to constantly replace the ones they've broken. If ye see any of their weapon wrecks, destroy them. Let's see how well they fight without their rusty blades. A bare-fisted orc is nothing to sneeze at, but it'll further delay any daft plans they've got. The orcs and ogres of the Dark Horde may strut around inside the mountain.
But I'd
An orc
rather
called
be riding
Nagosh
the
is the one ruling this roost. He barks orders, then
Son.
charges straight into a fight. Rockheads in command like that one. What gets everyone on all sides killed. I'd bet anything that Numbskull claimed failed shiny relic. Keep an eye out. He may jump ye in the middle of a fight.
Hat er nicht schon gekillt, den Nagosh? Irgendwie.
The orcs in the mountain don't just have a fragment. They're also stockpiling weapons. Seems like a good chance to smash things up if you ask me. Let me know if you want me to join in the fun.
Why did Fowl bring me here? There has to be something he hasn't told me about this relic. The Dark Horde is stuck reliving the Second War just like the Sons of Lothar. studied the Second War, but to everyone here, it's more than history. They lived through it.
Ein Pisser. Und hat er uns angegriffen? Ich hätte ihn gelassen. Nichts oder? Flauschig. Ach, Alter. Rager. Erator.
This whole expedition has something to do with my father, doesn't it?
It'll take a hand's worth of these hill dwarves to bring one from the area down.
Oh.
Yeah? What do you want? Looks like a piece of an old shield. Odd for him to be lugging that around.
The Council of Three Hammers requires me present.
That gave him a kick
But
in
I'd
the
rather
pants.
be riding me
See
grip.
if any of them volunteer to leave their
Leave it
warbins
stuffy
now.
in here, isn't it?
After that humiliation.
How I miss the
Did you-
open skies of the hinterlands.
Did ya get File's relic? I hope that old priest knows what he is doing.
The Council of Three Hammers requires me presence. But
Oh,
I'd rather
okay.
be riding me
Ja
grip.
gut, aber ist es jetzt besser? Ja, wobei, das ist schon besser. Da würde ich sogar switchen. Not just a troll's bane.
As much as I'd
leave
love
it
to keep
stuffy
harassing
in
these
here,
dark
isn't it?
horde grunts,
How I
I
miss
found
the
the relic
open
piece that
skies
they
of the
wanted us to.
hinterlands.
We best be getting on. Daneth went looking for the last piece of the relic. You go find him, and I'll tell the Mad Bishop that his plan is nearly complete. Find me at Lothar's statue when you're done.
NPX.
This is Foul's third lesson. What have you old meddlers got planned for me?
Lad, you don't seriously expect me to spoil his schemes? I'd never
Meddler,
hear
Leute.
the end of it.
Meddler, Leute. Okay. Ich habe schon überlegt, ob man Dire Cleave nehmen, aber das allgemein gibt es noch so viele sicke Talentpunkte, Mann. Schade, dass man da... Ich fände es cool, wenn man traden könnte. Zum Beispiel, dass man hier irgendwo so oben welche wegnimmt und dann da noch rein platzieren könnte. Das wäre cool. Also richtig coole Sachen kann man eigentlich gar nicht machen. Ja, schau mal an, selbst wenn wir jetzt den wegnehmen und da noch Einsätze tun, wird immer noch was fehlen. Ja, wobei, wenn wir aber das wegtun, wirklich da noch einen reintun. Okay. Das geht ja gar nicht anders. Aber kann man das vielleicht trotzdem noch irgendwie weiter verdienen, oder? Ja, komm, mach mal trotzdem so.
I found the leader of the Dark Horde. She has the final fragment.
Arator, good to see you. I believe I have a solution to our problem.
We each must do our part.
The remaining Dark Horde forces are gathered here. Many of them look to be untrained and new to the cause. Drive away the forces gathered here, and perhaps we can hope to see some peace in this region for the first time in decades.
Okay,
Despite our work in the area,
okay.
the Dark Horde continues to battle. Their leader is there, in Blackrock Stronghold, likely bolstering their spirits. Take them out. Once we do, I suspect this Dark Horde will come to nothing. With much less bloodshed, and Ephale thinks there may be a fragment of the relic he is looking for in there. Recover that as well.
The Dark Horde prepares to raid another border settlement. Get that last shield fragment and scatter their troops.
The Second War ended decades ago. I won't let them shatter the peace you bled for.
Glory to the Sindori.
Die haben ja nichts geschissen bekommen hier, wenn die immer noch hier diese Dark Horde rumlaufen lassen. Wo geht's hier raus? So. Oh nein, ich habe das Fragment vergessen.
The final shield fragment. And I think I know whose it was.
I can see you figured out why Fowls brought you here. We will fight for what is ours.
Have you taken them out?
Azeroth
Excellent,
calls, and we
hero.
must
I
answer.
believe this will save many lives across the region.
We
You
will
killed
fight
many
for
of
what is
them, but I
ours.
watched. With their
Whatever
leader
comes,
defeated
we
and
will
that third
face it
relic
together.
fragment found, we should regroup with the others back at Lothar's stand.
This is my father's shield, isn't it? How did it break?
I still have nightmares about that time. After all I've seen, I still dream about this place.
If the boy has all the fragments of the shield, we can begin.
These
We will
fragments
accomplish
we're
much
recovering
together.
Might be the most important relics of our journey.
As you have guessed, that is your father's shield, broken into fragments and left on the field of battle.
Their statue seems out of place here. Nothing else like it. But this is where Anduin Lothar fell against Orgrim Doomhammer at the Battle of Blackrock Mountain. Many fought on this field. Many didn't make it. Lothar, let me tell you what happened all those years ago.
The Council of Three Hammers requires me present.
Everything changed in only a moment.
Okay, da bin ich gespannt. Ich geh noch schon pinkeln, Leute. Da.
It was nearly 30 years ago, at the height of the Second War. The Battle of Blackrock Mountain. History books say we won the battle. All I remember is loss.
Your father, Terralius, was squire to Anduin Lothar, our leader.
Our brother.
Terralian seemed invincible. His shield, his resolve, never wavered.
Na, da kommt der Doomhammer. Ja, Mann. Alter, ich habe das, glaube ich, diese Stelle 100.000 Mal gelesen. Im Buch in Ägypten damals.
No, it didn't fail. It turned into something else. Lothar's death broke something deep within Terralian. something, lad? That's never really healed.
Ja, ja, ja. Naturalien.
Yeah.
I scarcely recognize the Turalian they describe from these early days. He sounds like someone I've simply never met.
I had no idea. I didn't realize what my father went through. I think I'd like to fix this shield and return it to him.
That is an excellent idea.
It is a tragic story. Worth of these hill maybe something better can be made. Lowered with those fragments of Turalian's shield. Perhaps it can be restored, along with our friend.
Thank you for all your help. It is strange to hold what remains of my father's shield and know that prior to that day, he was such a defender of others. I feel I've only seen his aggressive side. I realize he means well, but I don't think. That is not the path for me. Regardless, let's return to Silvermoon and get these fragments we've gathered to a worthy forge.
Maybe it can remind my father of the kind of paladin he wanted to be.
Well, I hope you know what you're doing.
Ich wollte gerade sagen, einer, der die Orks wieder hasst und... Sorry, Leute. Ist Mike gekommen. Oh Gott, bin ich müde, Leute. Aber schön noch 90 geworden. Freut mich.
Please, join me at the forge. I'll need your help with the shield.
Bless you, friend.
The burning steps and recovered the fragments of Turalian's shield. The raider seems excited to see it reforged.
The only thing under your control is how you feel.
Of Turalian's shield. While it did break, it was exceptionally powerful in its day, and it could be a great help to Turalian against the void. Perhaps a moment of healing and letting go as well.
We can fix our mistakes. I'll pull Turalian away from his duties, and not an easy feat by any means. It will give Erator time to finish reforging his father's shield. He could use your assistance.
It has been eye-opening to see where my father started. The way he was, that is the kind of adventurer I wish to be. Not what he became. Will you help me?
Okay then. Let's do this. I'll hammer, you control the heat. Add some worm dust to make it more powerful. It's too hot. Pour some water on the shield to cool it. I need another steel ingot. Add a phoenix feather to increase the heat.
My son. Erator, I was hoping to... that we could...
Father, I know you'd never willingly hurt me, but in that moment, you lost control.
Could you ever forgive me?
I think it's time you forgave yourself. I know what happened the day Lothar fell. The guilt, the rage you've carried all these years. It's time to let it go.
My shield. How did you...
Take it up again. Be the paladin.
Bricht einfach beim ersten Ding wieder durch.
I can't. That part of me died with Lothar.
But not all of you. Don't give up hope, Father.
Also der aus dem Buch hätte sofort angenommen.
Some things can't ever be redeemed.
Oh man, Blizzard.
Why do you still have the shield? Didn't you give it to your father?
Lol. Hä? Hast du das nicht deinem Vater gegeben? Edric so, ey. Wir standen 3 Meter daneben, hast du nicht? Der Untote sabbert so aus dem Mund raus. Was hast du gesagt? Sein Ohr hängt so weg. Und jeder so, au. Ach so.
I had hoped my father would take up his shield and his old role as a protector, but he apparently isn't ready. Maybe he never will be.
Some things can't ever be redeemed, and refused it.
That's disappointing. I had hoped for a different reaction.
So did I. But a wise man once told me, I can't change anything but how I feel. So I'm going to focus on that. My father may not be ready to change, but I am.
Erator, light be praised. Perhaps this all happened for a reason.
I just need to figure out what to do with this shield.
Wield
I
it.
could use a hot meal and a drink while you ponder. Come with us, lad. You too, champion.
I must return to the Sunwell. The Vanguard needs my counsel.
To be that did not go as I hoped, to say the least. I had hoped he would be able to see. To accept that he could still change, but it doesn't look like he is open to that. At least, not now.
Weißt du, was ich nicht so ganz check? Ah, okay, hat sich erledigt. Habe in dem falschen Kontext gelesen.
Tubi, there is a place that we used during the Second War, when we missed our homes and needed to remember Azeroth. Something of a retreat and a sanctuary for those who've seen too much fighting, too much pain. Over time, we've brought friends and allies there. In recent years, members of the Horde have been invited as well. We call it the Arcantina. I believe a Rater, and you would benefit from some respite there. Use this key to make a portal.
Honestly, Erator, we've wanted to show you the place for some time. Glad to finally get the chance.
Where is this place? It doesn't appear to be in Azeroth.
Khadgar introduced us. It's in some wizard.
Ich wollte gerade sagen, das ist da ist der Bob, der ist er.
Hot food, cold drinks, magical access.
Champion, could you get us the first round? Put it on my tab.
Hey there.
Take a look around. Horde, Alliance. This place is a refuge for those who've had enough of war.
something? Safe travels.
So I said, if that's my griffin, who's sitting on the egg?
That's what you're going to do.
Ich weiß ja nicht, ob jetzt das Ding zum Saufen ist, aber okay. Ist the best. The best.
I'm all ears. What can I do for you?
Trainer and I heard stories about the invasion of Icecrown's citadel from all the way out in the Plaguelands. But he has got it all wrong. The elf thinks there were more Ebon Blade commanders than Argent Crusade in the Ashen Verdict. He is completely daft. Obviously, there were more paladins. Would you go poke around Icecrown Citadel and find me some proof? I am sick of arguing with him.
Safe travels.
Giddy and I have only tried to start a good fight here once or twice, but I get the sense it is not really that sort of establishment. Still, lots of stories to hear from some genuine relics. Ah, no offense intended. Giddy and I have only tried to start a good fight here.
That I haven't seen a fight break out among such a selection of storied fighters speaks to how things have changed on Azeroth since I first stepped through the Dark Portal. The fight for peace is noble. Maybe some of them think this can last, but I know the truth. It just takes one good cut to upend a kingdom. When the battle lines get drawn, make sure you know where you are standing. I always do. Make them pay.
Okay. Was? Digga. Der ist sauer. Alter. Das reicht's aber. Sehr trippy jetzt. So, das letzte jetzt. Nee, ist doch echt. Was für eine Scheiße. Voll den Geschmack. Na super.
As always, good to see you. What do you think of the Argentina? Not mine exactly. I may have spent the most time here. The Argentina was created by a Kirin Tor mage before my time. But during the difficult days of the expedition to Draenor, I and the Sons of Lothar came here as a way to briefly remember what home felt like. More and more people have been invited here over the years. And now it serves as a magical refuge where old friends and old veterans gather together.
Xal'atath left destruction in her wake, but we will persevere.
Die Ari. Nice. Pack mal in die Bank. So, servus Katka, Variere. Jenki.
Hi, big friend. Don't mind Jenki. Jenki on break. Jenki came with Skinner. This place very busy. And busy means lots of candles to relight. Great! Man in chair says candles and torches replace unknown. But Jenki know candles not magic. Kobolds replace them, not magic. Perhaps you buy. Jenki has all kinds.
Alles klar, Jenki.
As more and more of my people embraced a civilian approach to life, I will admit I struggle to fully grasp it. It is not easy for a soldier to simply lay down their arms and just live. And yet in this place, I see many heroes embracing just that. Life, a fascinating albeit foreign idea, even if it is not one I fully comprehend. Perhaps I should encourage the rest of the Obsidian Warders to see that there is more to our people than just the life of a soldier. If they see their scale commander enjoying a brief moment of respite, perhaps others will follow.
The Drakthir.
Understanding the relationship between allies and their enemies is part of a scale commander's duty. Yet no matter how much I think I've learned about the conflicting factions of this world, I find much of that challenged simply by coming here. And even those not allied with either seem to bear no hatred or banner, but rather just a healthy thirst for good drink, food, and conversation. I am beginning to understand why so many Drakthir of the Reach have taken up a more civilian approach to life. Azurathul may not understand it yet, but in time he will. We are all Drakthir, first and foremost, regardless of banner, creed, or wherein.
So, Leute, und bevor ich einschlafe, meine Lieben, ich wünsche euch eine wunderschöne Nachttag. Was sonst bei euch ist, haut rein. Anständig bleiben. Und ja, Leute, ins Auto rollen wir nicht, weil ich jetzt ins Bett roll. Und was ein Livestream ist.